Oh my goodness. Mistakes were made. Okay. um Good morning, whoever is going to see this. Hello, Kirsten. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I actually wanted to continue playing a little bit by myself just to see if everything was okay. Uh, and then the storyline happened, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't have the time to really do much. Um, but before I clicked the rest of the dialogue. Basically, uh, in the previous episode of Persona 3 Portable and the amount of shenanigans that happened there, um, basically, we learned that doomsday is going to happen. There's nothing we can do to prevent it. So basically, everybody, like the existence of mankind, is going to stop before spring. Um, that the main character actually fostered a shadow inside her. It was one of the shadow that escaped the experiment, and that is basically the one that will bring or not bring but call basically Nyx, who's basically death. Um, and so she fostered that shadow all along in creating kind of like a relationship with it in the shape of Ferris, the little boy that appeared from time to time. And because of that, we gave that shadow a very human-like um, mentality, I would say. Um, when obviously all the we kept fighting the shadow, like the 12th shadow that we needed to defeat, quote unquote, before we learned that actually we shouldn't have fought all those shadows. Um, Basically, the the one that was inside you kept growing stronger, to the point where when you defeated the 12th one, Ferris was like, "Hey, this is going to be the last time," because basically he became complete, um, and left. And Ryoji, one of the social link, one of the romance route, appeared out of nowhere and went like, "Oh yeah, I seem to know you," because technically he was inside the main character all along. Um, and then because of a some kind of confrontation with Aegis regained full memory. Ryoji regained full memory, and because of his compassion, because of his love for main character and also his friends, he gave us the choice of, listen, either you're going to, I can wipe your memory, so we need to kill him for that. It's going to erase the memory that we had of him, the what we had of Tartarus, of the shadow, the dark hour, everything. um and basically live a blissful life until death appears. And once death appears, then it's going to be swift. Nobody is going to realize what happens, you know? Or we don't kill Ryoji and we keep all of our memory, but also the despair that comes with, we are going to die regardless of what we do. We can try to fight all we want, but we'll die. Um, and so basically, the month of December went by pretty fast because not a whole lot of things happened. And yeah, we're basically here. Um, Chidori gave her life to save Junpei because that was her ability, and he got shot um, by wannabe Jesus. And now, yeah, she lives inside him, even though that part is kind of weird. That was kind of like a quick recap. Now carry on to the story. Also, hold on. Let me... Just in case someone is watching the VOD again, I need to make sure... Where are you? Doesn't work. Well, YouTube, please. Why do you do this to me? Okay, never mind. I'll do that later once there are a little bit more people. Also, hopefully, Kirsten, you're doing okay on this lovely, lovely Sunday.
なんか珍しくないですか、先輩が来るなんて。どうかしました？いや、特にないんだが、邪魔だったか。
Just chilling. That's great.
ははん、先輩もしかして寂しいとか？
That is great. We need days like this.
からかってるのか？いいえ、ちょっと行ってみただけです。
Today's kind of like supposed to be chores days. I started the dishwasher.
ならいい。
Like keeping an ear out just to make sure that everything is fine.
どんなやつなんでしょうね、ニュクスって。
I might take like smaller breaks to just take care of stuff.
やっぱタルタロスにいるんですかね。
Looking at new Stardew mods. Ooh. Which one are you going to pick? I noticed I don't really play Stardew with mod that much. But it's quite fun. I've tried like some of the mods that Dan played for his Stardew play, like a short one actually. And it was pretty fun. I liked it. I think I like Stardew mods with like specific maps for your farm that allows you like to have not necessarily more space, but more like more organized space.
行けるとこまで行ってみます。迷ってたってしょうがないし。これが聞きたかったんでしょ、先輩。参ったな。先輩って結構わかりやすい性格だから。私は別に迷ってるわけじゃない。キリジョンも落ち着きを取り戻しつつある。卒業後は
Hello, Naru. Good morning. It is morning for you, correct?
もともと私に引き返す選択肢はない。死んじゃってもですか？
You decided on 2 expansion, Richside Village and East Scrap. Ooh.
もしニクス
Nice, nice, nice.
この命と引き換えてもグループは残る。意志はまた継がれていくだろう。倒せない存在ってことらしいですけどね。でも本当のところどうなのかな、それ。死ななそうって言ったら私たちのとこのあの子だってそうじゃないですか。確かにな。体にデスが宿っていた影響とはいえ、ペルソナ能力も別格だ。いろいろ背負ってるのにいっつも明るいですよね。私、あの子がいたから今までやってこれたのかも。こんな風に大事な友達ができるなんて、この戦いも案外いいものだったり。
I'm pretty awake, surprisingly.
なんて。そうだな。でももしもなんとかなんなくても、みんなと一緒なら私はいいかな。極論言うと、結果が生きるか死ぬかは実は重要じゃないのかも。要は満足してそこへ行けるかってことなんじゃないかな。ニュクスに立ち向かうって選択なら、
freaking marathon for the month of January.
亡くした父さんのためにもか。確かにそれもきっかけだけど。
I have automate mod. Yeah, I think that's the one I feel that is the most useful, at least to me.
そうか。先輩。
And accessing your chest whenever you can. Yeah, that is just like the most useful one.
忘れるわけない。一緒に行こう。ゆかり。はい。
I can deal with accessing my chest to get items, but oh goodness. I need to see if I mean if I finish this, at least today, I have to do a reset. Wow, things are lagging and FPS dropped to shit, which never happened before. Is there some kind of update going on? Hold on. I am perplexed. Hold on. I'm sorry. OBS is running. I updated OBS when it updated. Sorry. Because I never had that kind of, like, it started when I played Like a Dragon Ishin last time. And I even ran some tests to make sure that everything was fine. Things look good. I know, it's just that my FPS like appears crappy, which is the weirdest to me. Like right now, it doesn't feel right. And I'm kind of wondering why. And now it went back to PSP level. It's so weird. It is so weird. I mean, it's good, I guess, for me, for you guys, if it doesn't show too much. But for me, I'm kind of tripping out here. I'm like, what is this? Neeners, good morning. How are you? How, especially on this Sunday morning. Okay, skip. Okay. Let's see. We can come with some coffee. Let's go. My coffee is also ready. It's our first Christmas together. Oh, Jesus. Christmas. Oh, this is trippy. You're gonna stream Stardew? Yes. Please do so. Especially if you have like mods in mind and ready to go. Then by all means. Hold on, let me actually take like 2 seconds to do this. Because you're now on Twitch mostly. So for whoever is watching the VOD who made it this far, go check Kirsten out. She's on Twitch, streaming variety game. It's a chill time. Okay. It's been a while since, okay, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry, think about it. Okay. So most of our team obviously already decided to fight, you know. And if we die, like, basically have the mentality of if we die, might as well try. Oh my lord, the FPS. What is going on? It never happened. Sorry, I'm like not necessarily worried. Hold on. What? Stream setting? I did not change any of my settings. What in the hell? Even like YouTube, the light is still green. What is wrong? There's... Okay, you know what? Go with the flow, I guess. This is so dreamy. It's so slow. Yes. What is it? Sorry. There's going to be like some troubleshoot here happening. Because never in my life I saw that game like drop in FPS so fast. Because this is not natural to me. Because I mean, I've streamed this game like for what? 13, now 14 episodes? Like, how can it like, hold on again, still, because the FPS is still bad, because I play it on window mode, so I can see already. So Google and OBS, but even then, like, why is it so bad? Is there something else going on that I don't know about? I don't. Yeah, okay, whatever for this. No, no, no. Do I need to... What do I need to do? Hold on. Close this, maybe. Should I close this? No. Never mind. Sorry, folks. Still trying to check things out. Goodness gracious. That FPS drop is tripping me out. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, skip, skip, skip. What? And now it's back. Legit, it went from 7 FPS to 35. Now, 35, the reason why it is 35 FPS, if not more, is really because it is a PSP port, you know. But for it to drop from like 30, which is already not a whole lot, all the way down to 7, like, no, not acceptable. Okay. And this usually fluctuates between 12 to, and now here it is. It's back to 8 when there's like choices. What? What is going on? No, Nurse, you didn't jinx it. Okay, so even after Like a Dragon, I did run a test just to see, like, can I actually run it? Like, do I have the minimum specs or the recommended specs to run it? And apparently I do. So I kind of fiddled with the settings just to see if it would work. And if I play by myself, I think I managed to find some kind of setting that is not too laggy to me. Now, whether or not the computer is going to be able to run it, like, I don't know, man. You have your FPS submitted on OBS 30 on general. Yeah. In my case, it because I mean, especially Like a Dragon Ishin, you have to hit at least 60 FPS at least. But yeah, it's so weird to me. I don't fully understand or comprehend like what's going on. Akiko. Okay, so once you hit how can I say it? Once you hit 100% like the romance route with any social links, when they're available, I believe you can ask them out. Ah, he's asking you to come to his room again. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. Let's go. It doesn't seem that your relationship can get any closer than this. I mean, would you still like to spend some time with him? Yeah, why not? It's free time. Oh, Jesus. Dorm Akihiko's room. This feels so strange. Having you in my room changes everything. Oh. It's the same social link. It's the same social link. Oh my god. If you're going to be so quiet, it makes me want to make sure that you're really here. Aww. Do I have to find another way to communicate with you? You spent a long time with him? Okay. Akihiko. Bold. Okay, today is December 12th. FPS. Still not great, but still not bad. I'm getting obsessed with that FPS level. It's Christmas. Can I ask you out? I'm going to ask you out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Order arrives. Call from Theo. Okay. So that's that. Okay. He talks too much. What is the feeling of happiness in near-death experience? Euphoria. Okay, time for lunch. Wow, it dropped back to 8, and then it went back to 26:32. I do not understand this game. I don't understand what's going on. Like, it could have happened before, but not that bad. Okay, so, Empress. Let's spend some time with her, because she's the Empress social link. Kiko-kan, hi. Mitsuru has a languid expression on her face. Only have a short time together like this. Soon we'll be looking back nostalgically on this time. Hold on. Wow, the FPS drop makes picking choices shitty. I'm just tired. There's no need for you to worry. Mitsuru seems to be annoyed. Hold on. Seems annoyed. So my father passed away. I faced many difficult problems. My inheritance, the future of Kirito, the expectation of everyone. Most likely I won't be able to attend college or begin a profession. I will have to find another path. That is terrible. Mitsuru looks unusually timid. What are your thoughts on marriage? To end your life. Oh, Jesus. To be with your true love. I wouldn't say true love, because I don't fully comprehend that concept. But yeah, first option, which is actually the right option in according to the playthrough. You're so straightforward. Mitsuru seems happy. However, I'm a Kirito. I cannot simply make decisions according to my emotions. An agreement between two parties, such as marriage, must be carefully considered. This is what I think. Marriage is a social contract, which is true. You are not just linked body and soul, you are linked with each other's social background as well. My parents' marriage was arranged for arranged, or strategic reason. But as time passed, they slowly grew to love each other. I don't consider them unfortunate. Love comes in all different forms. Do you disagree? I don't know. If I could speak with my father one last time, I would ask him. Mitsuri seems sad. Aww. I can't believe the library is closing and we're still here. Talking in the library, I'm not setting a very good example as a student council president. You should go. It's the view of marriage is super interesting. Marriage was important for contractual purposes historically. Yeah. It's interesting. So maybe because my parents are technically born, you know, in their home countries. So basically I'm like I'm this technically, I wouldn't say first generation. Yeah, it's the first generation born, you know, outside the home country, like the motherland basically. And so maybe I have like that kind of influence, like kind of ingrained in my brain. I don't think I'll ever get married. Yeah, and so marriage to me, like the concept of marriage, yes, maybe, most likely it's better if you love the person, but I do see it as a social contract. It is a duty, at least to me, when you're married. I don't believe in the concept of doing 50-50 in a relationship. For me, it's 100-100. Like, I'm going to give my all and my best without necessarily expecting anything in return, but it should be like, it should nourish itself. Rask, hello, welcome. But for me, like, it starts deep. My goodness, it's 30 minutes in, and we already started about that. I mean, thanks to the social link. But for me, like, a relationship is like 100. Like, I'm going to do things in a relationship to help and facilitate the life of my partner, you know? And in return, like, because I kind of, obviously I know my partner, he's not ungrateful at all. In return, like, he's helping me out in other aspects. And sometimes it's kind of like the motivation of, some days you might not want to get up in the morning to either make breakfast, do the coffee, start the dishes, or do some chores. But without your partner asking you, you still do it. And they have the sense of, oh my God, like, I want to, you know, help you out in other shapes or form. So then, you know, the groceries is going to be done. Sometimes like the cooking will be done without me asking. Like, it's like, for me, that's like the duty in a relationship. It's that. It's giving 100, not 50-50. Like, I shouldn't do things half-assed, expecting my partner to do, like, well, I'm going to do 50 and you're going to do 50. It's 100. And when you become married, it's even more important. I think the Western mentality has a very romanticized version of marriage, which is good. Like, of course, you should love your partner. Otherwise, it's going to be very long and sad. But I think the duty aspect of things is what kills the relationship more than love. And I'm just going to read the comment first. My dad brings my mom a hot cup of coffee to her while she's in bed. And yeah, I know. And you know what? I'm sure your dad does that even in days when he doesn't feel like getting out of the bed. Like days where he's like, I want to be lazy. I want to stay in bed. I don't want to get up. But it's like, to him, it's super important to give that small attention to your mom. And your mom in return being like, oh my God. Like she knows he doesn't want to get up. But him doing that is like, okay, like I have to give my best. And it's kind of like that encouragement that goes with it. Now the reason why I believe that the sense of duty is what kills in a relationship is that love alone is not enough. Like at the end of the day, if I can put it that way, like if you get into a relationship and then all the person does, like let's say you give your all, you do the groceries, you cook, you do the cleaning, everything. Obviously, for me, at least to me, you should do it without the intent of having something in return. Never. Because that's also a recipe for disaster. But even if you don't expect anything, after a while, just doing things by yourself and not having at least some kind of like recognition of like, how can I say it? Like just a recognition of someone having your back, basically. Someone being like seeing that you're doing the effort and trying to like send things your way is what drains in a relationship. Name. Hi. New name here. Hello, welcome to my stream. This is a 16 plus stream, even though it's kind of early in the morning. We drifted into some like serious conversation because of a social link with Mitsuru regarding marriage. Sorry about that. You just jumped into a weird in a weird session. You're 18. Let's go. Hold on. My parents couldn't talk about things. This is the main cause of their divorce. Yeah, I mean, obviously communication is key. If you don't have that as a foundation, things are doomed to fall. All things done went down fast. Evil stepmom. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Part of the reason I'm not married, still single. My parents definitely gave me a good high standard partner. Yeah. So yeah. Also, by the way, name. Hi, how are you? Hope you're having a good, either Sunday morning or evening or night, depending on your time zone. But yeah, Niners, like that's why to me, when I said when you go into a relationship, it should be 100, and not 50-50. Subscribe. Oh, thank you. How am I finding Persona 3? So I always loved the original Persona 3, Persona 3 FES that was on PS2. Persona 3 Portable, I completely forgot that it's just a visual novel. It adapts well. It's still probably next to Persona 2, my favorite of all the series. Really because of the story, the characters, and everything. However, right now I'm currently undergoing some kind of trouble with the FPS drop. It is freaking brutal. This is part 14. I'm almost at the end of the game. It never happened. Right now, because I play on window mode because I want to be able to read chat. Right now, this window, nothing is happening. The FPS is dropping at 8, which is bonkers to me. Because it is a PSP game. So it should be around 30 FPS, and if it drops maybe 12 at best for like a few seconds and then go back up, this is wild. But otherwise, I do enjoy Persona 3. I know. And now it's back to 2530. What is going on? I do a lot of skip. I play it on I call it baby mode, aka easy mode, just for the sake of being able to engage with my audience without going too crazy, because otherwise um I would not talk, which is kind of boring when, when you stream. And yeah, this stream usually becomes quite unhinged at times. It's always a fun time, but it could become unhinged. And I do play with the Japanese voices because I do like the voice actors. Even though the English one pretty good, but I like the Japanese one a little bit better.
真田さん。いいのか、ここで。はい。お墓の前にしようかとも思いましたけどね。でも、今母さんに何を報告
Persona
する
3,
の
you're
か
loving
考
it?
えたら違うなと思って。
Oh, I mean, I'm so glad that you're having a good time. It is, and it's funny because the Shin Megami Tensei series, Persona is like a spin-off, basically. It's like a branch outside like the main series of Shin Megami Tensei. They're known to be hard. And depending on like the difficulty level that you picked, even normal can be hard. Like there's some boss battle.
やることが残ってますか
Man,
ら。
I wiped a lot, even in normal mode.
ああ、俺も同じ。
It requires a lot of grinding too.
今告げに行くことは何もない。
The only advantage of Persona 3 Portable is that
俺にはまだ
I get to play
やる
female
ことが残ってる
protagonists,
からな。
so I get to have different romance route and different social links.
決して勝てない敵
But
か。
yeah,
どんな相手なん
really,
でしょうね。
I actually love this game.
さあな。 だが
And then if you compare
俺は
it
もう目を
to
背けないと決めたんだ。
the next Persona, so Persona 4 and Persona 5, you're going to see a rehash of like story plots. Best boy, in my opinion. Ooh. Hold on. Aside from Koromaru, because in my heart he's the best boy, I don't know what to pick. This by the way, this playthrough is the reverse harem. We're romancing everyone, no exception. Koromaru is technically in my heart best boy, because I love animals more than humans. Now, I think I enjoyed Shinjiro's social link quite a bit, mostly because it's like the context of it makes it more interesting and tragic. I do like Theo, basically the equivalent of Elizabeth in Persona 3 Portable. If you play FES, he does not exist. Junpei is also a pretty solid character, but you can't romance him for obvious reason, story-wise. Akihiko, I mean, he's my boy. I love him still. Ken has to be, and chat knows, like, luckily for me, I'm done with Ken's like social link, but Ken was booze inducing, I would say, because I felt very uneasy. Stupid. I love his evolution though.
まずは見てやれか。
I love his evolution.
そうですね。一緒に行きますよ。
Okay, so storyline. I want to save the games. See all the different Christmas dates tomorrow. I will. Hold on. Whoa. Super annoying at the start, and then he had character. Yeah, he's. I mean, technically he's a kid, so I kind of understand why. Okay, so I need to save here. Oh, okay. Save. Daytime. I'm going to save here again, just because. Here we go. Just in case I want to. This so there's the thing in this game. The character development is pretty good. It's not. It's well-rounded, I would say, compared to some other games at times where it becomes boring. And again, the FPS drop, it's tripping me. Whoa, what's going on? Getting late. Decided to go back to the dorm. Have I ever played Kingdom Hearts? Yes, long ago. The story in Kingdom Hearts, I gave up. It feels like, what was the name again? Basically, everybody's Sora, and whoever is not is other dude that I forgot the name. It's just, and that's the thing. And I do enjoy like a lot of aspect of Kingdom Hearts. Like the battle system was like cool and everything. It's just a story. Goodness gracious, that was too. It got stupid to the point where I just couldn't. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. Christmas Eve, half oils, coffee cup. Akihiko can go with me. Let's go. The music is so good in Kingdom Hearts. Like a lot of the design, I love it. It's really the story. It's really the story that kind of kills me. And I think I was going to say Squaresoft. Jesus, that shows my age. Square Enix. I think my gripe with them is basically that, like story-wise, it's falling flat with time. Like it looks pretty, but the stories are sometimes subpar. The character development happens like just within a small portion, you know. Like only specific character actually have a good character development, and then the rest is kind of just dismissed and fades away in the background. Yeah, but the soundtrack, always amazing, and I am a sucker for music, so. Stay awake. FPS drop. Unreal. Receive a text message. Ooh, are you free tonight? I'll come get you after school. Yes. The item that he gives is actually super useful. He promised to spend time with Akihiko. Where is V? Missing all the action. Oh goodness. When? Oh god, hold on. Let me open this. Live in 2 hours? Okay. I might be a little bit delinquent. and stream like mod from my phone for crossing minute Dan. As per usual. Anyway, it was good talking to you. Fawn is about to die. Oh, no problem. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourself. And yeah, see you. Jesus, not me. My controller dropping. Take care and see you. See you next time. Pass by whenever you want. If you want to lurk, lurk. But thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's get going. Female students in class are squealing and cooing over Akiko's presence. I only played Kingdom Hearts on the PS2. I remember being like, "Oh my god, the graphics are so good," and I wonder how it would look to me now if if you played. The delinquent Checo. Listen, Kirsten. I love Dan. I absolutely adore Dan. He's like, to me, I'm like, he's the first person I'm modded for. And I always feel bad, but I know that he's, you know, he's Dan. And I'm like, oh, I want to still stream, but, you know, I have to, I also have to have my duty because he does have like more viewers than myself. So in his case, even though like chat is pretty good, they moderate themselves. Things can go crazy sometimes, especially because he does play Animal Crossing and he does play hard mode, and you guys all know what it is to bring a younger audience to you. You follow Akiko out under their intense stares. Oh goodness. You have come to Polonia Mall with Akiko. Wow, this is impressive. Is there a lag? There is. The Polonia Mall looks pretty fancy with all the stuff up. Oh goodness gracious. It does, huh? Wow, the FPS drop. Wow. It never happened. What is going on? Today's special day after all. Akiko is a bit embarrassed. If things get too crazy, especially the dungeon part, because I'm fearing the dungeons, I might try a restart of the computer, try and see if that is going to fix things. You walk around and enjoy the light with Akiko. What is going on here? I've dragged you around enough. Let's have a seat. You have to message tech support Koi. I mean, for me, hold on. Let me look. Because I always try to look for CP, and the CPU is going crazy. And he shouldn't go crazy because there's nothing going on here. Hold on. Because yeah, I know that it's all about like CPU and GPU whenever you stream. Because everything else is okay. I know I can run all of the games that I'm running. And the fact that it's just, and my internet is really not an issue, that I can be 100% sure. Okay, what's the cap? Okay, so 30 is the actual game because it is a PSP game that is ported. I on OBS I don't limit my my FPS, especially when I play Like a Dragon, because I mean it's a Yakuza game. It should run at least on 60 FPS. But even like a Dragon, it did lag. I did run a test like by myself without streaming, and I managed to kind of like find a sweet spot that made things a little bit better, at least from what I see. Hold on. I don't limit. Let me see my OBS. Setting? Yeah, it is on 60 on OBS. But I never changed that. And my previous stream, everything was okay. So that's the reason why I'm so confused. Open a music box. Aw. Hello, Dig. How are you? Will you give a gift? Yes. What kind of gift will you give? Oh my god. Handmade goods, homemade sweets, antiques. Wow, that is insane. Never have I seen that. Never. For this game, specifically, for the amount of like time I played this game, it's the first time I see that kind of like bad lag. This is a bit cute for me, don't you think? Okay. I don't know. Man. Christmas never meant much to me. In fact, it was more painful than anything. The town might get all lit up, but Santa never visited me. Aw. He came for Mickey, of course. That's so cute. But this year, he gave me a gift too. Aw. Again, I'm mind boggled. Turning off and on. Yeah. I was actually thinking that because this is kind of unreal to me. I might for the first time have to stop the stream early. 2 FPS game. Dig, I know. Yeah, the issue is really there's some kind of like weird ass FPS drop when everything is okay. Like, and I'm looking at the CPU GPU, it's going crazy, but the two things that drains the CPU GPU is OBS and the actual game, or maybe YouTube. YouTube is updated. Like, I don't get it. Dig, I am not using an emulator. I'm playing it directly on Steam. You know, to increase the CPU usage preset on hold on OBS. Troubleshooting 101. Okay, OBS. Good. Let me try to see. Jesus. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I just installed OBS and then went along with it. Like I said, like what mind boggles me is that I never had that problem before. Like ever. I could stream and I mean I streamed. This is part 14. This is part 14 and this is the first time I have that kind of like weird stuff happening. You know? Yeah, it's mhm. Quality of performance. Okay. I honestly don't know. Okay. Advanced. No problem. Uh let me see. I mean, I'm currently streaming, so and it's already on advanced. So um I can't change anything, but let me see. Encoder, yep, I have that. Try very fast or super fast. I can't change it, obviously. But like I said, like it never impacted my stream before. That's the reason why I'm so kind of like confused, if that makes sense. Hold on, let me try to do this. Whoa, 24, 11th. No, that's too far. Let me see. Scroll up. January, not them. Maybe it's a game issue? I'd be surprised though. Because it never. How can I say that? It was not a. Like, I never had trouble with it before. Unless. Like. At the end. They just. Gave up the port. Which would be surprising. Aww.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. So this is done. 25th. Okay, save. Well, that'll do. For the first time ever, I'm going to have a 1 hour stream. Tragic. Just because I will have to reboot the computer. See if that fixes anything. Hopefully, yes. This is disturbing to me. Then what we'll do is, if it doesn't fix anything, I'm just going to, I'll try to see. Hold on, what I'll do, because I want to make sure that I look at the stuff properly. I'm going to take a screenshot of the conversation with Rask. OBS. There we go. The way I have it, and make sure that I check the settings on OBS and see if it changes anything. Hold on. Actually, let me already look right away. Encoder. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try changing encoder before I start the next stream. And AMD. Yeah. We'll see. Honestly, we'll see. It's so weird. It is so weird. Okay. So, I'll stop the stream right now. I'll restart, because obviously I want to finish this game, and we're like so close to the end. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going to restart the computer, do the whole spiel, and restart again. So I might pop up in your feed again. See you soon. Take care.